Well, I am now on my third week and just hit my first roadblock. Back in '99, I hurt my right shoulder, and at the time I didn't feel I could afford to take the time off to rest it, so I just pushed through, and so it never really properly healed. And since then, it's been known to flare up every now and again. And the other day, I actually was throwing a punch followed by an elbow, and actually I hurt it again. So I do have a plan. The only good thing is that I'm so used to it getting hurt now. I'm really good at getting it back into shape in record time. So second I got hurt, I stopped. I've been putting on muscle some muscle cream to relax the area and just resting in general. So that's going to be up and good in no time. I took the next class off, and then the class the following morning I just did knees and kicks, which was also exhausting. So I hope to be able to start throwing punches and elbows again tomorrow. So 2.5 days to recover, not that bad actually. And so last Friday I finally went to see Muay Thai boxing at the local stadium. It was interesting, to say the least. There was only 7 fights, most of which were kids, which caught me off guard. Not used to seeing 10-year-olds slugging out in a boxing ring, but yeah, they were doing it. I guess the good thing is at that age they can't really hurt each other. So it had the looks of there was one fight that had the looks of a good fight. It was my trainer, and he was fighting. He was going to be the main event, and so what happened was he looked good. He was smaller than the other guy, but he was obviously much faster, and he definitely took the first round quite easily. In fact, I would say. Then it all went to shit. He got the other guy against the ropes and was feeding him elbows and everything, but then he dropped his guard down, which followed with an elbow right up to the chin, and he was out like a light. So, had the first round. It was so fast, I didn't even see it. I was there watching. I didn't see what happened. I had to have someone explain to me what happened later on. So it was so fast. And then the last night, the last fight of the night, was rather adorable. They actually had 4-year-olds get in there, and that was just to slow. So everybody sat down and watched a little bit, so the crowd slowly left the stadium, because it was a small stadium, but there's still around 200 people, and they didn't want everybody to leave at the same time, clog up the local road, which was really just a dirt trail. So yeah, but there were happily 2 fights that I really enjoyed, though they weren't main event worthy for sure. There was one where it was 2 12-year-olds, and it's funny because one of the 12-year-olds, stockier kid, came out there and he was so cocky. You just wanted him to get knocked out. He was cocky and aggressive in the beginning, before the fight even started. And then the other kid, the other 12-year-old, not as physically big, but he was scared of this kid. Really, you could see it in his eyes that he was scared, and he spent pretty much most of the first round just running away from the other kid, until all of a sudden, like 30 seconds left in the first, all of a sudden you could actually see it click in his head. It's like, and him thinking, you don't have shit. So when the second round happened, he just kicked the stocky, cocky kid so many times. It was amazing. And he kicked him in the shins so many times that actually the kid gave up because his shins hurt. So yeah, that was good. And then there was a teenage girl fight. I'm going to say there were 16, and there was noticeable size difference. There's one girl, and I'll just say she's skinny, because she was really skinny, and the other girl was quite healthy. But the skinny girl, first 2 rounds, dominated, just so aggressive, so fast. The other girl, all she could do, the other girl was very talented also, but all she was doing was defensive, defensive, defensive. Third round comes, skinny girl has nothing left in the tank. So, and it was shortly that she managed to make it through the third, but she was like throwing nothing. And then by the fourth, the other girl that had just better stamina, got a TKO. So that was still was a good night. It cost me to get in. It cost 1,000 baht, which is roughly $40. So didn't drink or eat any of the overpriced stuff, but it was still good. Gotta say, I'm really impressed with the fights, the kids fighting. You wouldn't see that in Canada, and they certainly learn faster. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.